Name a problem. Social, political, economic, personal. To which the root solution is not education. Think about that. What problem could not be solved by the addition of accurate information or accurate analysis? You see, not all vocations were created equally. There is a hierarchy. Now, we value the doctor, we value the writer, we value the CEO, we value the inventor, but we so easily forget that they all had teachers. And somewhere in their education, they had a teacher who informed and inspired them. Great people became great through great teachers. Teaching as a vocation is unequivocal. Now, we could argue about the other professions. We could argue about which one is more important based on society's needs, but there is absolutely no argument that we are set apart. The responsibility and complexity of guiding that compass is profound. Everyone knows us, and no one understands us. You see, humans are changing. One might be able to argue that we're evolving. This growth, this development of our species' cognitive abilities is spurred on by teachers. Think about that. We are the only species that has some control over our growth. We have some control over our evolution, and at the center of that control, teachers. This is that responsibility and that complexity. We place the compass in the direction we want us to go. You see, teachers are patient. We're playing a long con. We don't want to implement minor changes today. No. We want fundamental changes tomorrow. Revolution. We see the biggest picture. Yet, we're the ones who are intimately implementing those changes. Teachers are working at the ground level with their eyes on the horizon. This is only true of teachers and sailors. You will often hear us refer to teachers as heroes. We're heroes who don't wear capes. When I say that we are heroes, when I say that we are saving the world, this isn't fluff to boost your ego. I'm not trying to trick you into going in Monday morning and giving it your all. Our heroism is a clear and observable fact. Think about that. What other profession is so intimate, so important, and so complex that if a teacher is unable to perform their duties for one day, a substitute must be sent in their place? If a principal is sick,
Right. You didn't even introduce yourself. What are you doing?
You said rev him up.
Well, you didn't introduce yourself or even tell them I was here.
Oh.
Hi, everyone. I apologize to my friend, but that's Rye, and I'm Justin. So we're two guys who sort of know what they're doing. And before we get back to Rye's obvious rant, we were supposed to explain who we are and what we do. So first and foremost, who are we? We're educators. We're teachers. We love what we do. We teach at a high school, St. George's in northern Delaware. Rye is an English teacher. I'm a social studies teacher. And we love teaching. We love working with students. We love helping them achieve their goals. We also love working with other teachers, helping them achieve their goals, helping their students achieve their goals. We also enjoy sharing and reflecting. And so, a little bit about us, right? We also sit in those same boring 6-hour PD sessions that you do each and every year. Yeah. You know the ones, the boring ones where the presenter tries to explain how not to teach your students, but then continues to do it for the entire 6 hours. Maybe they're trying to prove a point, I don't know. The same boring PD sessions where you have to decide how many times can I go to the bathroom before someone actually thinks there's something wrong with you. You know, the same horrible, boring PD sessions where you check your email every 30 seconds. I saw a couple of you guys doing it a little earlier. To get that message that relieves you from the second half. Trust me, it's not coming. Go on to Amazon, buy something nice for your house. Right? But now, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't think that they have something valuable to sell us. Right? But far too often, they're either not teachers trying to sell us something, or former teachers trying to sell us something. And if you've been out of the classroom for, say, 3 years, you're out of date. You're not relevant to us anymore. With the change in content, the change in strategies, the change in technology alone makes you irrelevant to us. So not only is it irrelevant, but also it often takes time. Months to implement, and sometimes years to see the impact it has on student achievement. And as you all know, as teachers, we don't have the time. The bottom line is our students need us tomorrow. And so Ryan and I, after one too many of these awful sessions, sat down and said, there's got to be something more. There's got to be something better. So Ryan and I started thinking, we said, hey, we learn best from each other. I learn best from Ryan learns best from me. We learn best from other teachers. And so we created two guys who sort of know what they're doing. Yeah, we sort of know what they're doing. Okay? And through this, we developed 3 platforms. Our first platform is our social media platform. It's Twitter. So right now in the presentation, you're going on Twitter, and you're following us at 2guysDE, because it doesn't work if we don't collaborate with other educators. If you don't have Twitter, you're going to download Twitter and then follow us at 2guysDE. And the reason why you should be on Twitter is because it's the single greatest professional learning network for educators. You can literally have a conversation with teachers from around the world. You can share your stories, you can share your successes, and most importantly, share your failures. We learn best from each other. Our second platform, our favorite platform, is our YouTube channel. And so we have our YouTube channel, so at this point, after you've downloaded and followed us at 2guysDE, you're going to jump onto YouTube and subscribe to 2 guys who sort of know what they're doing. And it's our favorite platform because we're able to connect with educators. We're able to share our thoughts. And you're able to see that we're all in this together. It's not you against the world. We're all against the world, really. And we're also able to create videos, instructional videos that you can learn from. So you can literally go onto our YouTube channel, watch a 2 to 3 minute video, learn about instructional strategy, and immediately implement it into your classroom, and it will have a huge impact on your student achievement. And finally, our third platform, obviously, Live PD. And this is where we do a little different. We do a little different than the 6-hour PD sessions, right? We have fun, we collaborate and learn together, and we make sure that teachers leave our sessions with strategies that they can immediately implement tomorrow. So now that you know a little bit about us and who we are, Rod, please continue your rant.
Thanks, buddy. I was talking about us being irreplaceable. I was talking about us being intimate, yet global. Think about that. Teachers are worried about the future, so we worry about the present. To us, these people are not an SAT score. To us, they are not a unit. To us, they don't fall into an ethnic demographic. To us, they are people. We know these individuals. They have pasts. They have dreams. They have aspirations, talents, and fears. To us, they are individuals. And we have to get through to each individual. Some PD presenters and admin will talk about getting through to kids. And that language is a luxury. Because we have to figure out how to get through to Max, who sleeps on a couch. To Sophia, who is exceptional. And Amanda, on and on down the roster. This is what makes us heroes. Polo shirt, tie, or career uniform. We are heroes with no cape. And I believe we should act like it. We are so knowledgeable and influential that we cannot wait to implement change. We are the movers of tomorrow's civilization. Our actions and decisions are so important that we cannot wait for permission. We cannot wait until everything is in its right place. We cannot wait for DOE or the federal government. We cannot wait because our students will not wait. We have to do what we can, while we can, with what we have. Because they are growing. And there is nothing that will stop it. This is why we submit to being underpaid. That wasn't supposed to be funny. This is why we volunteer our free and family time like no others. This is why we work, this is why we worry, and this is why we care. More than running water, more than the internet, more than government, we are the foundations of civilization, democracy, and freedom on earth. And if you disagree with me, take it up with James Madison, because I got it from him. And so, we must be internally motivated. We must take risks. We must not wait for the bureaucratic machine to roll over. Because if we do, the risk is far too great. We risk failing those who rely on us. We risk failing those who have done nothing wrong. We risk failing those who will lead us into the future, whether they're ready or not.
Rod's right. Our job is the most important job in the world. It's serious. Everything we do in the classroom has great meanings to what happens tomorrow in this world. It is serious. But you know what? It's also seriously fun, right? Our job is seriously fun. What other job gets to work with students ranging from age 7 to 17? Those are kids, they're fun. We should be having fun in the classroom. Far too often the teachers that are suffering, that are not being successful in the classroom, are forgetting to have fun. We've got to have fun in the classroom. One way that you can have fun in the classroom is be an entertainer. Be an entertainer in your classroom. That's right, be an entertainer. Now I'll get some pushback from that. Some teachers will say to me, I'm not an entertainer, I didn't go to school to be an entertainer. I went to school to be a teacher, and it's my job to teach and the students' job to learn. If they don't get it, it's their fault. Really? Really now, it's not your job to engage the students in the learning, to ignite their curiosity, and to get them coming back each and every Monday morning excited to learn? I'm sorry, but you've got to be an entertainer. You've got to be an entertainer in the classroom. You don't have to stand on a chair, juggle, tell jokes to entertain. You can entertain through your compassion that you have for your students, or the passion that you have for your content. Whatever it is you do, be an entertainer. Remember, we are heroes that don't wear capes. I'm going to let you know a little secret. Your superpower is your ability to entertain. Your ability to get students excited about things that aren't really exciting. To get students beyond their bounds and to help them achieve their goals. You are a superhero that doesn't wear cape. You wake up early in the morning at 5:30 for your students. You stay late after school for your students. You come together on this beautiful Saturday in February for your students to listen to us. Two guys who think learning is fun.
Two guys who think they can save the world.
Two guys who like to share and reflect.
Two guys who know they have the best job in the world.
Two guys who sort
of
of
know what they're doing.
Thank you.